Adam, congratulations on your second place in the Super Sport F2 class at the Suzuki Series.
Thanks, mate. Yeah, that was a good series for us. A good lead up to nationals. We finished second in that. We were at the pointy end of the field for the whole series, which was good. So we've made big gains on where we were last year. So it's all looking pretty good.
And like your teammate Dan was just saying before, that it's all looking pretty good out there, for him. But unfortunately, I see that you're doing a little bit of repairs there.
Yeah, we were looking pretty good. That last session there, we made a few changes from this morning, and it all felt pretty good for 3 or 4 laps. Unfortunately, I lost the front through the dip. We come away with not too much damage though, so we'll fix it up and get back out there for the afternoon.
And you're not sure what caused it, but probably the wind in there probably picked you up and threw you down the road a bit.
Yeah, the wind's playing havoc with the bikes at the moment. From one lap to another is completely different on where the wind blows you from, or sometimes it won't blow you at all. So it's a bit of a struggle. We don't really know what direction to set the bike up, and it's just a bit of a gamble with the wind. Yeah, so hopefully that I don't know what the forecast is like, but hopefully it might die off over the weekend. But I don't think we'll be that lucky.
And the Wolfpack Racing Hondas actually this year in particular, they're right up there now as serious contenders for the 600 Supersport class this year. Do you think it's anything that Jamie's done?
Yeah, definitely. Jamie's built 2 really good bikes this year. The main bikes themselves are pretty much the same as last year, but we've just improved them a little bit. Jamie's been working hard through the winter for us, just flat out in the workshop, and it's paid off. The bikes are as good now, if not a little bit better than some of the guys we're racing against, which is good. Last year they were okay, but not quite good enough. So yeah, definitely a credit to Jamie and Wolfpack Racing this year. The bikes are really good for us.
And a couple of people have mentioned to me during the afternoon that this series, although it's still only over 4 rounds, is actually a pretty long series with all the different races, which makes finishing each race even more important, isn't it?
Yeah, it does. Last year, that was my biggest problem anyway, is that I just had too many DNFs. I had 4 DNFs throughout the year, so that's 2 whole meetings that you're not scoring points. It's just not good enough. So that's the main goal of mine this year, is to finish races. If we can finish top 5 or near enough in every race, we'll be at the pointy end at the end of the year. So that's my main aim, is not to necessarily win races, but if we can, we'll definitely do it for sure. We're giving it a go, but the main aim for me is to finish races this year.
It must have been going back to the Suzuki Series, that must have been a huge hand up there to your confidence heading into to the National Series this year.
Yeah, it was for sure. Yeah, we finished every race, and we finished every race, most of them in the top 3. Manfield, we were a little bit further down. I think we were 4th and 5th or something. But other than that, yeah, we're at the pointy end, which is good, and we're comfortable. We're finishing races, and Dan's doing the same thing. He's right up there. He beat me in probably the majority of the races at the Tri-Series actually. So to have two of our bikes on the podium at the end of the Tri-Series was a huge bump for our confidence going into the Nationals. So yeah, really good build up so far.
And a privateer funded team.
That's right, yeah. Our bikes are built in Jamie's workshop at his house in Taupo. We don't really get any support from any of the big brands. So yeah, we're running Continental tyres. I don't think anyone else in the class is this year. We're running KTEC suspension, which is also different. So our bikes are pretty unique within the field. Instead of just your Suzuki or Yamaha freight train, we've got some bright red bikes in amongst it this year, which is going to be good for everybody watching as well, I think.
Well, good luck for this weekend, and hopefully this weather's going to die down and we'll see you at the pointy end.
All good, thanks Ian.